Of the national anthem followed by the invocation. Honors have been deferred to the Commander, United States Space Command.
Everything they need to successfully carry out this new mission.
With the bald eagle, a traditional symbol of American strength and vigilance.
In my view, it's not an overstatement to say that we're at another Sputnik moment. And you could argue that the stakes are much higher than they were in the late 1950s and early 1960s. The reestablishment of Space Command should be understood as part of a broader effort to maintain our nation's competitive advantage in space.
Constant presence and vigilance in space.
Space is a contested domain. The implications of that fact affects our ability to fight and win on future battlefields. In that context, we didn't reestablish Space Command simply to compete in space. We formed this command as a foundational element of more effective joint warfighting.
But this is a different command built for a different time.
I learned early in my career the value of seizing the high ground in a fight. Space Command will seize and hold the high ground. More importantly, in accomplishing that critical task, the United States Space Command will ensure that our soldiers, airmen, sailors, and Marines will never find themselves in a fair fight. And as I look around the room, I'm filled with confidence that we have the right leaders and the right team at the right time.
Execute our assigned missions. For the command's inception couldn't be more timely. We find ourselves at a strategic inflection point where there's nothing that we do as a joint force that isn't enabled by space, and yet simultaneously we can no longer have the luxury of assuming space superiority. We are the best in the world at space. And last Thursday, with the establishment of U.S. Space Command, we're even better, because now we have a command with a singular focus on space superiority.
General Raymond will now receive his first salute as the commander.
Let me be very clear. Although space is clearly a warfighting domain, we do not want to fight a fight that extends into space. We seek to deter that conflict. And the best way I know how to do that is to do that from a position of strength.